Two candidates, two different policy positions. We've got the records and the facts. We've sorted through all the mess and propaganda. Let's talk about Trump, Harris, and healthcare. The conversation about healthcare revolved around Obamacare, or the Affordable Care Act. Trump's goal is to replace Obamacare completely, but he didn't lay out anything specific. We'll come back to that in a moment. The moderators didn't ask Kamala Harris anything about her statements on providing healthcare for illegal immigrants, but her response was to say that healthcare was a right and to brag about lowering prescription drug costs, but she didn't lay out a specific plan either, other than perpetuating Obamacare. In response to this, I want you to hear this testimony from David Garza on TikTok to understand the problems with Obamacare and the Democratic position on healthcare. Watch.
I'm a two-time bone cancer survivor. I voted for Obama-Biden in 2008 based on Obamacare. And then when Obamacare was implemented, I promptly lost my insurance. I could not keep my plan. I could not keep my doctor. That put me in a tailspin of losing insurance. And then on top of that, I got penalized for not having insurance that I could no longer afford. Now that was pre-Donald Trump political career. That had nothing to do with Donald Trump. That had to do with the Democratic Party leaving me behind, even though I voted for them. Now come along to 2016. Donald Trump campaigns on getting rid of the penalty for no insurance. And he did that. Helped my family out and me specifically.
While Obamacare reduced the number of uninsured Americans, it raised premiums, raised deductibles, created penalties, caused provider network issues, hurt small businesses, raised taxes, and there were two more problems which you heard Mr. Garza allude to there. One of the best ways you can help our show, other than by sharing today's content, is by picking up some We The Free merch at WeTheFreeShow.com. You can be the salt and light you were meant to be by wearing the Salt and Light shirt or by sipping your coffee from the Salt and Light mug, or you can sport the God Bless America shirt and the We The Free crest tee. We've got stickers and a Smells Like Freedom candle, so check out our merch today at WeTheFreeShow.com. The massive difference is that Donald Trump wants to remove the burdens of Obamacare and steer away from a massively socialized healthcare network, whereas Kamala Harris wants to avoid specifics and further socialize healthcare, not to mention offering it to non-citizens, which most Americans are opposed to. Why? Money. That's why. It would hurt all Americans financially to do so. And one more thing on the subject of health. Another falsehood that Kamala keeps spreading, along with the media and the Democratic Party, which are one and the same thing, is that the pandemic was Trump's fault. The exact quote from the debate was, "Donald Trump left us with the worst public health epidemic in a century." First of all, COVID-19 spread throughout the entire world because of a proven Chinese virology lab leak, in which they were conducting gain-of-function research, where they intentionally strengthen viruses for research and development. We have documented evidence of this fact, but that's who is to blame for COVID-19. Listen to me. The world should now know that you cannot prevent the spread of that sort of virus. It will eventually get to you. It will. Regardless of masks and vaccines and distancing and lockdowns, quarantining, the latter only delays the inevitable. But the left pretends as if Donald Trump was supposed to encapsulate the United States in a protective bubble and blast us into outer space. Now, I wish that President Trump had responded with another devastating fact that more Americans have died from coronavirus in Biden and Harris's first year than in Trump's final year. By December of 2021, more than 400,000 Americans died from COVID-19 on Biden and Harris's watch, to use the language of the left. Thanks for watching today. Listen, I want to make sure that you stay informed on the news and the biblical response to it. So do yourself and us a favor and hit the subscribe button before you go. And then we would love for you to check out WeTheFreeShow.com to grab yourself some merch to spread the word about We The Free. And we're also going to put a video on the screen right now that we think you'll like. Now, go and be that salt and light, and we'll see you next time.